Hey, my lean and lit lovelies. Welcome back to the podcast. We are here for another episode of Get Lean and Lit with Lindy. This is the place where we cut the fluff, we keep it real, and we talk about the tools, the habits, and the strategies that actually help women over 40 feel strong, look good, and be in charge of their health. Today's topic may raise a few eyebrows. It's weighted vests. You've probably seen them around, maybe in the gym or somebody walking in the park or just in your day-to-day walking in your neighborhood. They look like mini bulletproof vests, but instead of stopping bullets, they actually add extra pounds to your frame, which is a good thing in this instance. So here's the big question. Are weighted vests a helpful tool for women over 40, or are they risky? Because it's been controversial over the years. So let's dig in. First of all, what's a weighted vest and why bother? That's the first question. A weighted vest is exactly what it sounds like. A vest that you wear that has pockets filled with either sandbags or metal bars or some substance that's going to add extra weight to your body when you put it on. Why would anyone do this? There's two main reasons. One, to make everyday movement harder, which means more calorie burn and more muscle challenge. Two, to stress your bones in a good way, which is super important for us women over 40 because bone density naturally declines as you age. And when estrogen dips, it takes your bone density down with it. Weighted stress helps stimulate your bone growth. So that's really critical. If you're in a position where you may have osteoporosis or it runs in your family, this is the tool, one of the tools for you. So in theory, a weighted vest sounds like a win-win. Stronger bones, more calorie burn, and even a little posture improvement since you have to hold yourself upright against the load of the weighted vest. But there's another side of the coin, the risks involved. Weighted vests aren't just a slap it on and go about your business kind of thing. It's just not that simple. They do add stress to your joints, especially your knees, your hips, and your lower back. And if you have arthritis or osteoporosis or balance issues, the wrong vest or too much weight in your vest can do more harm than good. So let me tell you a quick story, personal story. The very first weighted vest I bought was too ambitious, as I like to do. I like to go all in on stuff. It was this bulky 20-pound beast that I found online on Amazon. I strapped it on, feeling like Wonder Woman, gearing up for battle. I went outside and started my walk. 2 minutes into my walk, I realized I was less superhero and more turtle flipped on its back. My shoulders were screaming, my knees were negotiating a strike, and my next door neighbor was looking at me with a side eye, like, what is she doing? Is she training for a Mars mission? I turned around, waddled home, and stuffed the vest in my closet. Lesson learned. The risk isn't the vest itself. The risk is jumping in too heavy, too fast, or using it for the wrong type of activities. So let's talk about the best use for weighted vests. Here's where weighted vests can really shine for women over 40. So the first way it can really be good for us is walking. If you add 5 to 10% of your current body weight in a vest, it makes your walk more effective without turning it into a struggle. It's great for bone health and great for calorie burn. Another way to use your weighted vest could be doing body weight workouts. So you could do moves like squats, lunges, push-ups, step-ups. They all feel brand new and more challenging when you add a little bit more resistance from the vest. The third way is balance and posture training. Wearing a light vest forces you to engage your core muscles, your back muscles, and it can help you with your posture because it pulls against the forward slump that you naturally would go, your body goes to as you age. So here's another quick story. After my turtle walk of shame with my too heavy vest, I got smart and I said, let me try this again. So I bought an adjustable vest and started at just 8 pounds. So I put the 8 pounds in the vest, and that was a total game changer. I wore it on my morning walks, and it felt very natural. No, I had no superhero fantasies this time around. It was just me power walking past the same neighbor, silently daring her to question my fashion choices. It was bright blue vest. And you know what? After a few weeks, my core felt tighter, and going upstairs didn't leave me feeling exhausted, like I had climbed out Mount Everest or something like that. It felt really good and very comfortable. So you may be asking yourself, how do I choose the right vest? Okay, I have a couple of things you can look at for choosing the right vest. Like, how heavy should it be? What type of vest material should it be? So the first rule of thumb is start with 5 to 10% of your body weight for a vest. Let's say, for example, you weigh 150 pounds. You should have a vest between 7 and 15 pounds max to start with. So if you're brand new to any type of weight training or weighted vest, start even lighter than that. Think like 4 to 8 pounds and see how your body reacts to it. And you know what? Don't let ego make you pick a higher number like I did. My ego once told me, go big or go home. That's kind of been my whole thing, my whole life. But at a certain age, you kind of have to chill a little bit. And you already know how that experience ended. I went home when I went big. So sometimes you got to just start slow and build your way up. A good option is an adjustable vest. They let you add a small weight to the vest over time so that you're not stuck on a big number. You can start small and increase it as you get stronger without having to buy a whole new vest. Gives you room to grow without forcing your body into a too heavy commitment up front. Also, the other thing is comfort matters. Look for a vest that distributes your weight evenly on the front and the back, and make sure it's tight enough, it fits snug, so it's not bouncing around, because that's super uncomfortable. Nothing ruins a workout faster than looking like you're being tackled by your own clothing. You're just twisted up and you can't get comfortable. So make sure everything is evenly distributed. So, are weighted vests healthy or risky? The answer, as you probably have come to, is both. Helpful if you use them wisely, lightweight walking or body weight work with gradual progression in heavier weights. It's risky if you go too heavy, too fast, or try to turn your weighted vest into a CrossFit superhero cape, for example. That's not going to work out well for you. So here's my candid advice. If you're brand new to strength training, just skip the vest altogether. Focus on building muscles with your body weight or smaller weights first. If you're already active, considered like an intermediate or advanced exerciser, you're walking regularly and you want to up the challenge without spending extra hours in the gym, a light vest can be a fantastic tool for you. And if you have joint issues, balance concerns, or any type of osteoporosis, get clearance from your doctor first, of course. I am not a doctor. I'm just sharing with you what has worked for me and what I think is good to do. But you got to talk to your doctor, and everybody's different. Everybody's an individual. You don't want to mess around with your bones. You don't mess around with your joints. So make sure you're cleared through your doctor before you put on any type of weighted vest. So I always like to leave you with one clear, doable action step. So here it is for this week. If you're curious about weighted vests, start by adding weight in your daily life before you buy anything. Grab a backpack, toss in some water bottles or some books, and go for a walk with your backpack on. It's kind of like you're test driving a car to see if it feels comfortable for you or not. If that feels good on your joints, on your posture, and on your bones, then consider investing in a proper weighted vest. Ease in, track how you feel, and remember, we're playing the long game here. We don't have any crash courses and no miracle working and all that stuff going on here. We're just being practical, and we're easing into things. Strong bones and strong muscles for decades to come is the goal. Never quick fixes that leave us waddling home like I did on my day one. Got it? All right, my lean and lit lovelies. That's it for today's episode of Get Lean and Lit with Lindy. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend who's been eyeing potentially a weighted vest or working out, but they're not sure they're worth it or not. And as always, keep it real, keep it consistent, and I'll catch you on the next episode.
Hey, it's Shaletta. I'm here at Xfinity Mobile getting a new phone for my teenager. Great plans, reliable coverage, perfect for our family. Now my teen enjoys fast speeds to stay connected no matter where the day goes. Plus, get an extra line free for a year. Y'all better switch to Xfinity Mobile today.
When I walked across that stage at my high school graduation, I was excited, but confused about my next step. Then I walked through the doors at Doherty Family College. Doherty Family College is part of the University of St. Thomas. It's a 2-year college that lets you earn an associate's degree and puts you on the path to your bachelor's degree. Classes are small, so I have a personal relationship with professors committed to my success. Like the name says, they treat us like family. They call us scholars because they believe we could do anything we put our minds to. They set us up for excellence with free tutoring, and that's not the only thing that's free. Laptops, books, even breakfast and lunch, and bus fare. That's part of the package here at Doherty Family College. It's even free to apply. So do like I did. Go to dfc.stthomas.edu and set up a tour. We'd be excited to welcome you to our family here at Doherty Family College.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.